gonna take you back to what you were saying, Vic. You said that you felt at one point you felt like it was on yourself to make barbering cool, to make it a something different, to create or push out that good culture that you were seeing at at that master shop, right? So do you
Yeah,
think that YouTube was an engine towards that? Was that your
for
way?
sure.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah,
So
for sure. It was just something to do to make it like it's not like me. I don't want to even use the word cool. I guess I mean too late. I already used it, but
hey, it's all good.
um, it's just like for me, like because right now at this point in my life, I don't give a fuck about being cool. But at that point in time, I did care about being cool. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So at that time, it was like, okay, I was just always worried about like if I go up and talk to people and people ask me, so what do you do for a living? Like I wanted it to be something like of value. And at that time, I just didn't, that was my problem. I'm not saying that barbering had no value and I had to add this to it to create some value, but for me, I had to. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Does that make sense? Kind of?
100%.
Yeah, hey, that reminds me of that video that you dropped on the Timeless Knowledge channel that you have. Shout out to Timeless Knowledge. Check it out.
Uh-oh.
You were talking. Somebody just talked. What you just said about kind of looking down upon that as a career, right? You wanted it to be something that brought value to people, like a doctor or something like this, you know?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So right there in that video, it says to be to make more money, you have to put you have to have something that cannot be easily replaced. That
Right.
makes you valuable, or to be so good at it that nobody else can do it. So, in other words, I don't.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah. No,
very.
exactly. Yeah, you got the right idea from it though.
That's
Yeah,
what
you if you want people to give you more money, not necessarily more money, but we'll just use the word value.
Yeah,
You have to become of greater value to others.
to
guaranteed.
others,
And
right?
the amount of money that you make is going to be basically in direct proportion to the ability of replacing you
There you
and the
go.
ability and your ability, like how good you are at what you do and your ability of replacing you. The
So
rarer your skill set is, the more valuable you are. If nobody can
yep.
fade like me in my area and people want fades, then I can charge whatever the fuck I want. Or you can go down the
Mm.
street and pay $8, bitch. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, hey, you remember that movie? Don't be a menace to South Central while drinking your juice in the hood.
Dude,
Where he
I was
goes,
just watching that. I was just watching that.
where he goes, hey, go down the street, let that Mexican fuck your head up.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I used to
But
have a boss back in the day that told me one day, because I saw the career that I'm at as something I'm like, I don't know if this is something that's for me. And I work in leadership and operations and retail, right? I sell shit for a living, basically, right? But I manage
Nice.
groups and individuals, people, right? And I told her, I don't know where if this is going to continue to be a growing career path. I obviously I see I could get promoted here, there, whatever the case may be, right? But I just don't know. It just feels like every day I see something become automated. I came in the generation where Blockbuster was a thing and it became a red box. You know what I mean? Like, when is somebody gonna, take my job and put a machine to do it? Whatever the case, when am I gonna be
Soon.
replaceable in that way? Right.
Soon.
Right. But she told me, she said, there's something that you don't realize. And it's to your point is you're becoming a dinosaur. And I'm young, but she said it and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm becoming a dinosaur. She's like, but no, but here's the thing is dinosaurs like you are going to stop existing, and companies and people of higher power who want to have people working like that, who want to have the companies led the way that you lead them, the way that is slowly but surely kind of going away, they need people like you. They need dinosaurs like you. Every day you might think that you're like more replaceable, but the reality is every day you become more irreplaceable because you're so good at what you do and you're so old school about it. You know what I mean? Because I'm a very kind person. I always tell that I'm not a nice person. I'm a very kind person. I'm not quick. I'm never going to be honest with you. Like, I lead people, right? I'm gonna be honest with everybody, and maybe they don't like it then, but they'll like it later, and then it'll make them a better person. Like, that's my mentality. That's the way that I lead people, right? And she said, people like you
Yeah.
don't exist anymore. Most people are just nice. So they're like, oh no, you're good. High five, go away. You know what I mean? I'm not like that. And the more every day passes by, the more valuable I see myself becoming in my career. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Is like, you do have to become that person who just hones in their craft, whatever that craft may be. The more you do it,
Yes.
the more value you become. You just continue to elevate yourself every single day. Guaranteed.
and that's kind of like, first off, I'd like to apologize, Vic. I don't I don't know why my co-host wants to call you a dinosaur. I don't
never
get
called you a
that.
dinosaur. I
I
call
don't get
myself
it.
a dinosaur.
At least, yourself. Oh, okay. I was about to say, don't be calling my guy Vic pterodactyl
Let's
or
be
something.
honest. All of us as kids wanted to be dinosaurs. I'm just living my dream. You know
Hey,
what I mean?
if you were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be though, Vic?
T-Rex.
Hey,
What about
that's
you?
that's the same for me. I've always said that.
I'm too short to be a T-Rex. I'm gonna be a triceratops.
Hey,
Triceratops goes hard.
Hell yeah! With
What
the
about
guaranteed.
what about the Gallimimus?
oh,
Cajijo.
see now you went all super. What is that called? Archaeological.
Hey,
The study of dinosaurs? Nah, that's not called. That's called anthropology.
there you go. So Vic, what I know that you've dropped some videos on YouTube about barbering, but there's definitely was a gap where you didn't have a lot of videos, and then you came back with some heat, may I say? You know what I mean? Really like the last few videos that you did. What should people expect from you in the future from your YouTube channel, from the Timeless Vic, Barber YouTube channel?
Well, I definitely want to get back on it. My thing now in life is just keeping everything like super simple, like
Yes.
as simple as possible and as lucrative as possible, and the less amount of time it takes for me as possible, right?
Yep.
And with the equipment that I have right now, it's all good equipment, but I'm always about like moving further, faster with least effort. And if I know that I can move faster and the equipment that I'm using is like, holding me back in some way, then it'll kind of basically, I don't know if you want to use the word depressed, but it'll kind of like just discourage me to where I'm like, fuck, this is taking too long. And I'm like, I could be moving way faster. So it's like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's really just me not getting the new stuff that I want to get and just procrastinating on that. But
Okay.
like with my camera and everything that I have, like I hate sitting there. Like back in the day, I was down to do this shit, right? I mean, I'm about to be 38 years old. So it's like, I don't like to do things that take like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm all about taking my time, but I want to take my time on the haircut. But I don't want to have to sit there, reposition my camera. You know what I mean? Then I have to go home. Then I got to do the fucking goddamn fucking voice overlay.
Yeah.
And then I gotta, you know what I mean? Like I want to do it all there. I want to do it on my phone. Now the iPhones, I'm about to get the new iPhone, right? That's why I'm using my wife's phone. I still got a fucking 8 Plus because I just been procrastinating on getting a new phone.
It was the hardest.
Hey, well, I was one of them. I just upgraded my wife's phone for the same thing. And she's like, I need a new phone. She was on one of those too. I was like, do it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get the newest one. I don't know if it's a 13 or 14, but I'm pretty sure that the camera quality, I've been doing a lot of research, watching people that make videos, and there's people making fucking movies with these new iPhones. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, there's certain films that are like they're shooting certain parts of their movies with iPhones.
Yep.
So it's like if it can fucking do that, it can record my YouTube videos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They even
So
have
I'm
the
like,
bokeh effect.
I just want to be able to move. I just want to be able to move simple, get what I want to say out right then and there. I'm not trying to go home, sit there. Then my kids are jumping and running all over the place. Now I gotta go lock myself in the upstairs fucking closet, like a little sound room and shit. I believe it or not, I actually did that a few times. And it's like I even created in the back of my shop. I have a straight up studio that I created just for haircut videos. But it's just like if it's not one thing or another, I'm just like, truth be told, that's part of it. Another part of it is just life. Like I don't make time for it. I mean, it's just not right now. It's not a huge priority. So like a short answer to what you asked, like what could people expect or when could they expect? I really don't want anybody to expect anything from me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like accept me. If I do drop a video, go share it. I mean, go show it some love. You know what I mean? And God willing, one day I'll get back on it hardcore. But I mean, at this point too, I kind of feel like there's already all these people that are making videos every day about the same ass shit.
That's true.
So it's like, what the fuck am I going to bring to the table? You know what I'm saying? And one thing I don't like, another thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like,
I never thought of that either.
Shit right now anyways. Like I'm not to downplay barbering or whatever, but like, I'm not even like, I still cut hair. Obviously, I still do that. It's still my job. Still what I do. But like I'm building other stuff that I'm really passionate about, and I'm passionate about barbering still. But I don't have that fire in me for YouTube like I did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel
Right.
you.
So
It's crazy.
Am I getting the right vibe here? I think you're joining the Barber Clips podcast full time. Is that what I'm hearing? Forget barbering. We just do this full time, and we could talk about whatever you want, carnal, whatever you want.
No, we can. I mean, shit. I want to
Full
start my
time.
own
What's
podcast.
up?
I want to start my own podcast too. I mean,
Hey.
I've for the past 5, 6, maybe even longer, at least. I mean, I've like dedicated my life to just studying everything that you can think of, pretty much.
That's
Diet,
solid.
nutrition science, working out. I was always into working out even before, but even now more like from a scientific standpoint, rather than just going in the gym and fucking hitting weights, like really correctly doing things, eating the right foods at the right times, all that shit.
That's not
And not
me
just
at all.
that, like all kinds of stuff, bro. Mental science, like how to create, how to manifest, all this kind of stuff that it's. Go ahead. You want to say something?
I would love to pick your brain on that. The way you
Well, pick it.
the way
I'm here right now, player.
the way your mind works and the way you break down things. Hey, one time on I hit you up on a DM in which he always responded to the DMs. That's a real one right there. Not like some of these other YouTube barbers or famous barbers like you. They never hit you back. You know what I'm saying? You straight up hit me back, and we
Fuck them, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck those guys.
Fuck them. So
Yeah.
we had an in-depth conversation. It was about Leonardo da Vinci. Remember, you pulled up this statistic about Leonardo da Vinci and the number 13, I believe. Was it?
I don't remember, but I mean, go ahead.
But I asked you in a question. I was like, do you really think that Leonardo da Vinci was that calculated to where this many years after his death, we're still finding out new things about him? And he was that like listo, as we say in Spanish. And then that was your response was that people's minds work different, and we can't even, with everything that pollutes our brains nowadays.
Yes,
it could never be back, to the great ancient philosophers and all of these geniuses from back in the day. Because
I mean, it could.
pollution.
That's what I'm trying to do with myself. Like, I'm trying to go back to like thinking, using my fucking brain, like not using this phone like for every little thing. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't mean you're hanging up, are you?
No.
Okay.
But
I was gonna say, why did I say that?
No. I wanna, here's the thing. I want to use this phone. I take that back. I want to use the phone for every little thing, but not use the phone for every little thing.
I got you.
You want to use it for the right
Like,
things.
use it for YouTube and shit real quick, record a haircut, and then fucking toss it across the room and get back to doing what the fuck I'm trying to do with my brain and my body and everything that I'm trying to manifest.
Hey, I respect the shit out of that, bro. We literally were having a conversation about this the other day. It's like so many things trigger us, or like they just motivate us to think a certain way or not think a certain way. Even if we're not trying to, we're being influenced every day. And most of the time it's coming from one of these. You know what I mean?
It's always coming from the phone.
Yeah. So it's like, why not think for yourself?
This is the new TV right here. This is the new TV. Ain't nobody tripping off the TV no more. Everybody's on the phone, scrolling, pissed off about politics.
Yep.
Going back and forth. Should you be vegan? Should you be vegetarian? Should you be fucking carnivore? Should you be keto? Should you be, all this different shit? And it's just like, just go back and look at the fucking history. What have we eaten for the past fucking 10,000 years? Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Look at the stats and make your own mind.
Over dumb shit.
Yep.
Like, people argue over dumb shit. Oh, should I be Republican, Democrat, in the middle, whoop-de-whoop, whatever? They're both fucking full of shit.
Exactly. They're trying to put divisions in every single aspect.
They are. And people are stupid enough. People are stupid enough to fucking fall for this shit.
I know. Then that brings up the hooks and C cup.
The
hooks and C cup argument all over again.